Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. Today's video will be the making of a shirt collar pattern, and this also includes the cutting and the stitching process. Okay, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please ensure you do so, and also turn on the notification bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. Now, if you're interested in knowing how to make a shirt collar pattern, then let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm going to be ruling an horizontal line on my paper, as you can see, and of course on this line I'm going to be indicating where the shoulder line would be. So this point is my shoulder point or my shoulder line. So this side is my center front. So now you measure your neckline this way, your neckline both front and back, and whatever measurement you get or you're able to get from this, you insert it and mark from here to this point. So this is center front. So from this point I'm going to be measuring my neckline, my back neckline. So my back neckline measurement is here, and this is my center back. The midline is my center front. So from the center front, sorry, the midline is my shoulder line, So my center front, from there you go up by 1.25 inches. So once you go up by that, you rule a line to that point. So this is where my 1.25 inches is. So from there, you are going to connect to the shoulder and to the center back. Using the curve part of your ruler or using your curve, you connect this way. So now that I'm done connecting, I'm going to be, going up by 1.5 inches on the center back. So my 1.5 inches is at this point. So connect with a line, and this point I will go up by 1.25 inches again. But this time around, it's not going to be straight. I'm going to be bending it, okay? At an angle. So using your ruler, you bend this way, just slightly. You don't need to bend too much, okay? So this part is my 1.25. Then from there I'm going to be connecting to the center back this way. Okay, so now I am done. Okay, I'm not yet done. From this point I'm going to go out by 1 inch, and this 1 inch represents my button extension. Okay, so if you have a button extension of 0.75, you go out from this center front by 0.75. So but mine is 1 inch. I think that's the maximum for a shirt button. So my button extension is 1 inch. So I'm going out, as you can see, by 1 inch. So from this very center front, you are going to curve it to the 1 inch mark. Okay, so this is my button extension. So this is all I have for the stand. Okay, this is my stand, my collar stand. So now of course, try to label, try to, insert all the measurements so that you won't get confused at the end of the day. So from this point, I will go up by 1 inch. So here is 2.5 inches. So I'm going to, add 1 inch to the center back to make the same measurement. So center back, the line up is 2.5 inches right now, and the center front is also 2.5 inches. So I'll connect this way. So you can connect with the broken line, because this line, we don't actually need it, so it's just for a guide. Okay, so now this is my stand, and I will proceed now to drafting my collar fall. Okay, so right now from here is 1 inch. So now I will go up by 1 inch. Yes, 1 inch. Then extend the line. Okay, so from this point I will connect with my curve to my center front. So this is just, is a way of trying to separate, the collar fall from the stand. So now from this point, I'll go up by 2 inches, and 2 inches is a standard for a collar fall. You can extend it or increase it, and you can reduce it as well. So this is 2 inches. Now I'm going to be measuring 9 inches from this 2 inches mark. So I'll measure 9 inches outward. You could measure 8.5, it depends, on your preference. So now I will be you can actually measure 3 inches to that point, that 9-inch mark, or you just measure what you have there and insert on this point. But I'm not going to make use of that. I will just extend my line to meet my 9-inch mark. Okay, so now this is what I have, and I'm going to be connecting with an horizontal line both the two lines, or two points together. Okay, okay, so this is my 9 inches line. So right now we are almost done with the collar fall. So you can actually make it stylish in a way. You come out by 1/2 inch. That is optional. You can come out by 1/2 inch and connect from this point up, the center front at the stand up, and make it straight, or you make it curvy. So it depends on what you want. Actually, this is really optional. This is not part of what I intended to do, but it's optional, kind of. So you can make it stylish this way. Whichever one you want is fine. So now I am done. This is my fall, and this is my stand. It is very, very easy to make. So now I'm going to be cutting out before I proceed to cutting it on the fabric. So please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, ensure you do so, and also turn on the notification bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. And you can also follow me on my Instagram, Thydee Fashion, Facebook, Thydee Fashion. Very, very important. You have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment section below, or you send me a DM on my Instagram, and I'll be so honored or glad to actually respond to all of these questions. Okay, so this side is going to be cut off. I don't need this part. So this is what I actually need. Now I have my collar fall. This part is the part you cut on fold. This is going to be on fold, this part. And for the stand as well, this part will be on fold, okay, on your fabric. So now let's proceed to cutting out on the fabric. So I'm going to be adding 1/2 inch all round, apart from the part that would be on fold. Okay, so this side as well. Now you fold your fabric this way. I'm not trying to fold on bias, please, because it looks like I'm folding on bias. Not on bias, just fold it straight. Okay, so if you have more fabrics to work with, then you fold it normally. Because I don't really have much fabric to work with, so that's why I decided to fold this way. So you pin, and then make sure you have your 1/2 inch all round, aside the part that will be on fold. So I'll be cutting out, leaving 0.5 inch. So I'm going to be cutting 2 of this and 2 of the stand as well. 2 of this, 2. So now I have everything cut out already. So now I have attached my fusible interfacing on one of the fall and the stand as well. I have 2, so just interface 2, 1 for each. Okay, so the next thing for me is to start sewing. So you place the collar fall right side to right side, right side to right side, this way. Okay, so this is the curvy part, and my collar stand is going to be attached on the curvy part like this. Okay, like this. Why this part is going to be attached to the body or to the garment. Okay, so now I'm going to be, you bring together right side to right side. So now I can now stitch all round, apart from the curvy parts, apart from the curvier parts. So now I'm done stitching 0.5 inch, which is my sewing allowance. So now I will turn this way, but you can actually trim off the excess at the edge, the pointed parts there, so that you have this pointed look on the right side. Okay, so now I'm done turning out, and I have also pressed it flat. Can you see how beautiful it is right now? So now it is flat. So now the very next thing I'm going to do is to top stitch. So you just from the edge come in by 0.25 inch and top stitch all round. Okay, 0.25 inch from the edge inward. Okay, don't let your stitch line be very close to the edge, so let it be like 0.25 inch. Okay, now I have it done already. So I'm so sorry because I think it's not really showing well. My lighting was just too extreme. So right now that I'm done with this, I'm going to be marking the middle. You give it a notch, the 3 pieces that you have left, you notch the middle parts this way, so that when you are stitching, you know you are stitching the right way. Okay, so now I have the 3 pieces notched already. So this, my collar fold, is going to be in between the 2 collar stand. So you put it middle, put the middle point on the middle point. Just make sure the 3 pieces are well or properly aligned this way. Then you attach together with your pin, okay, this way. So you pin all round and you go ahead and stitch. Okay, so you can now stitch 0.5 inch all round. Okay, there is something I was just trying to show you, but please don't do this. Just ensure you stitch 0.5 inch all round. So now that I'm done stitching, and I also went ahead to press my sewing allowance on the collar stand inside, because that is the point I'm going to be attaching on the neckline of my bodice. Okay, so this is my sewing allowance. Sorry, it may not be showing clearly. This is my sewing allowance pressed in. Okay, so just press in your 0.5 inch sewing allowance. Okay, so this is what I have. Can you see how beautiful it's looking and neat as well? So this is my sewing allowance. So just ensure you mark with your chalk and fold it in and press it flat. So this is what I have. Okay, so right now in this video I actually top stitched, you know, but when you are attaching to your bodies, don't top stitch this part first. Ensure you attach to your bodies first, to the neckline of your bodies, then before you can consider top stitching, so that you can top stitch everything together. Okay, but because I'm not, you know, attaching in this video, so I decided to do the top stitching. Okay, so please, when you are doing yours, ensure you attach to your bodies. Make sure you just use your chalk and mark 0.5 inch round on the neckline of your bodies excuse me, before you now go ahead and attach. Okay, so once you are done with that, you can now top stitch all round. Okay, so this is the proper way of actually, you know, making a shirt collar or attaching your collar to your bodies. This is very, very important. Okay, take note of this. So now I am done with all of this. My shirt collar is ready. Can you see? So the next thing is just to press out and make it flat. Okay, so the interfacing on the collar fall is optional actually. So you may decide to add the interfacing or you may not, but the one on the stand is very, very important. So thank you so much for watching, and this is the result of, can you see the outcome of it? Very nice. Thank you and God bless. Bye.